Yes, it is. It's a eSIM, it says it's a number two SIM card.
Oh, I see. Okay, that's great. Well, at least or we were able to confirm that the eSIM is just a secondary card. Um, but
No,
it
it's the
also
only
has,
card.
or does it also has a physical card?
There's a different SIM card on there, but
Okay.
it's not active on my account. You guys, when I turned my phone back on, because it was off for like 2 months, you gave me an eSIM card and didn't use the current SIM card that is in my phone. So I would prefer to have the physical SIM card that I have in my phone. However, I can tell you those numbers and you can activate it, but it's not on this particular account. It's from a different account. This is from a previous account, but I have the phone. That's why I'm keeping my phone bill at $25 a month for the phone and like $15 for the tablet, because I came with already had the phone. And so then you gave me an eSIM card number. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis.
I see. Well, thank you for letting me know about this, Jasmine. And yes, given that it's an eSIM, I would really love to walk you through this. However, it requires, the process here requires an account access. That's why we cannot proceed with the troubleshooting steps because the system is asking me for the SIM EID troubleshooting processes that can only be done or can only be done through your account. But since we don't have an account access, Jasmine, I respect that you don't want to go to a store, but I assure you that the store is the only solution for us to get an access to your account. And all you have to do is bring a valid ID and show it to them.
You all no, because I can be anywhere, okay, and not even be close to a store. You all should guarantee service, and you're not. Like, I know, because my SIM card should be working. There's no reason why it should stop working. And then I have a tablet on the account that you can send a message to, and you're not doing that. You also just told me, and you already explained that to me. Again, I don't call me Jasmine. My name is Jasmine Renee Davis. That's what you call me, please, okay? And you said to me that you were going to walk me through.
Okay.
No, listen, please. You said that you were going to walk me through. I feel like you're abusing me. I'm going to tell you that right now. I really do. And I know that my feelings are real. And the reason why, because you're being dishonest. You told me that already. You told me that you could not access my account. Then you start asking more questions. And I said, no, why are you asking me more questions and you cannot access my account? I'm not going to do your work for you, allow you to get all this work done, and I sit here like I'm working for you and I still cannot access my account. And then you said to me, no, you have a different way that you can do it. That's why you're asking me, so that you can walk me through the steps. And then you turn around and still said the same thing from before. So what's the problem?
Jasmine Renee Davis, I sincerely apologize that I was not able to help you out. It's because I offered to walk you through because I was hoping as well here on my end that I'll be able to walk you through the process as long as I know your make and model of your phone. And unfortunately, it was not enough information for me to proceed with the process because the system still requires me all the information such as the EID and all the other information that may require you to remove your SIM card if there is. But since there's not, the only option is for you to go to a store in order for us to get those details.
What do you
So
mean the
that's why I
EID?
offered the store instead, and
What do you mean the EID? What do you mean?
the EID of the SIM. It's like the IMEI of a device, but instead of it's for SIM.
I
I
can
hope
pull
that
all that.
That makes sense.
I know I can pull all that information up from my phone and tell it to you. And I told you that already. That I can pull up. I told you that I have a physical SIM card. I told you I have a physical SIM card. I told you also that I can tell you all of the numbers that you needed from my phone. Whether I didn't know all the names of them, but I told you that I could access. So what all numbers do you have to have?
Well, not that. The problem is that the tools as well. There are tools for troubleshooting process that can only be accessed inside of the account of each customer. And of course, as part of the security purposes, we cannot access the account because there's no one-time PIN. So even if the system is already asking me all those details, but the tools cannot be accessed because it's inside the account.
If I connect to a Wi-Fi, would you be able to send me a one-time PIN code? Because it's really strange, because I was talking to someone. I was on the phone talking to someone, okay? And I don't believe that you sent me it or something happened. Because I was just talking to someone maybe, 45 minutes ago after I factory reset my phone. And he was able to send me a one-time PIN to this phone, and it did come through. And it was no SIM card active. So I know it's a way that you can do it. And I have the verification here. Because it was sent to me.
Oh, that's great.
You keep saying that's great, but what do you mean great?
Oh, that's perfect.
So what is your problem?
Great that you'll be able to receive a one-time PIN, because in that case, let me go ahead and resend the one-time PIN, because earlier I already did that 2 times, but let me go ahead and try another one.
But did you not, you didn't answer my question when I said, would I have to be connected to the internet or Wi-Fi? Like, would I be having to connect to Wi-Fi can I connect to Wi-Fi to get the code? Would that be of any, would that change anything? If I was connected to a Wi-Fi, I'm asking you.
I think it wouldn't change.
Okay, so how did that other representative send that code through? He definitely sent the code through after when I just reset my phone. And I read it to him.
There's no problem actually Actually, there's no problem in sending a one-time PIN. I was able to do that earlier. I did that 2 times. However, you were not able to provide a one-time PIN, and you also mentioned that there might be a problem with the eSIM. That's why I probed also earlier if it's the phone that you're calling from right now. But Jasmine Renee Davis, I sincerely apologize for the miscommunication now on both from my end. But yeah, you can definitely try to connect to a Wi-Fi, but I cannot guarantee that it will change anything, or if that will make you, if that will enable you to receive the one-time PIN. But there's nothing wrong if you do it, so you can definitely